Hello, and welcome to another Nerdy Duck Rants unboxing. This one I'm super excited for. I've been waiting for it for like a month now. I've ordered from FYE their exclusive Loungefly Scarlet Witch mini backpack, which was supposed to be released on March 11th, and it wasn't. After some investigating, it was realized that, from my Scarlet Witch community, we realized that what happened was they had too much demand. Everybody wanted one. So they delayed them for almost a month. But it has finally arrived, and I'm super excited. I pre-ordered this. Wasn't even on sale, which is, I don't buy Loungefly unless it's on sale or I have a really good coupon, because they're usually way too expensive. And it was too expensive, but I don't care, because it's the one that I knew I had to have, and I have no regret. Okay, none. We're not going to discuss that. Alright, so it has finally come. Let me turn it around. Big box. Big enough it didn't even fit in my mailbox, which is a little scary, because Loungefly mini backpacks are not that big. Actually, they're pretty big. You can fit a lot into them. I've used them for many trips. I use them as carry-on for when I was flying, and then a few months ago when I went to Universal, I used my Black Widow one, which isn't really Loungefly, it's a knockoff, but the same size, and not as good quality. And I found out since that Loungefly did come out the Black Widow line, and I was a little disappointed that I'd bought the other knockoff. But whatever. I didn't know it was knockoff when I bought it, alright? Alright, but anyway, back to Scarlet Witch. More about Black Widow later. Looks like they've packed it pretty well, which is good. It's not breakable, but we don't want it messed up either, right? The packing slip. You have bought one mini backpack, Scarlet Witch. Yes, I did. That's really, I don't really shop FYE. I have. I got my brother's Endgame DVD there a few years ago. And when I went into the store, I did manage to find the Steelbook of Incredible Hulk I've been looking for. They have a large selection of used DVDs and Blu-rays, so I'm pretty excited. Look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is. Okay, it's pretty. And I will admit, for someone who doesn't really love red, it's kind of odd that I love Scarlet Witch. I don't want to open. Alright. Taking it out of the plastic. Oops. Ta-da. Now, I know some people I've been seeing on Instagram, they don't actually use these. They just, like, line them up. I use them. I have several, and I rotate them out, and I use them. I really love Loungefly. They have really good quality. And I love it. Look. You can see her little logo. Isn't that amazing? That's so amazing, isn't it? And I like how it's based after her new costume, but a bit reminiscent of her older costumes as well. And, let's see, you got it doesn't say anything about exclusive. Oh, it says the Infinity Saga. So I think it's actually meant to be more like her older costumes than her new one. But, because that would be the Infinity Saga, this new phase of that's kicked off with WandaVision is not longer the Infinity Saga. Or maybe it is, and we don't know that. Alright, so I'm taking off all of my tags. Because like I said, I use the bags, and yeah. Some people do. I like how you can adjust these. Sometimes you get a purse and you can't adjust things, and that's really annoying to me. Like my Harry Potter purse. You can't make the strap longer, and that drives me nuts. But, totally carrying this to work today. I kind of wish the straps here were red to match the rest of it, but I guess it works as well, because then you got the darker black trim. It's not really a true black. It's kind of got reddish undertones to it, but it looks pretty black on the camera, I see. Then, one thing I will say about Loungefly, their zippers are really good. I noticed that on the knockoff that the zippers are not as good. They tend to stick. I've never had that problem with Loungefly before. And then they stuff it full of paper. Which then I'm going to stuff it full of my scraps. So, fair is fair. so we can look and see what the inside looks like. Some of them get cool lining and some of them get plain lining. And the silica looks like she's just got a plain lining there, a plain black lining inside. And then a really big tag that says Made in China. Oh, here's a nice thing. Not all of them have this. Inside there's a zipper contain little pocket. Not all of them have that. That's pretty handy. Or at least not all the ones I have. I have a Star Wars and I have an Endgame Avengers. So maybe others do. I don't know. But the only two I have. So. And then they put a large piece of foam inside the pocket there. Which, FYI, the pockets are actually pretty roomy. You can fit a lot in there. When I was traveling, I used the pocket quite often. It's easier to put, say, like my ID or my passes in there, and because then I could just swing the purse around and pull out that instead of having to unzip everything. Of course, then I got really smart and just got a phone case with like little pockets. That's the best part. But anyway, before I discovered that trick, I just used the pocket. But I am in love. I really like this bag. It's really great. And I think they're sold out, but you can check it out at fye.com. I am not sure if they're going to be sold in stores. I did go to FYE actually on the day of release. It just so happened that I happened to go that day. They did have the Falcon and Winter Soldier bags, but they did not have Scarlet Witch. They also had some of the Black Widow bags. But again, they are pretty pricey, full price. I don't generally pay that much for a bag, but it's Scarlet Witch. I had to. Ta-da! I mean, look, it even got her little logo. And the detail, look at that. You can see the little detail. That's like on her corset top. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with my bag. I'm going to go put my stuff in it so I can take it to work today and show it off. And probably no one will notice, but that's okay. I'll show it off to certain people that I know appreciate it. Alright, let me know. Did you get one? What do you think of it? Are you going to try to snag one? You can probably find them on eBay, but I have noticed people who sell them on eBay want a lot more than the original prices, because there's a couple of Harry Potter ones I want, and there is no way I'm paying that much money for one. Okay? But to each their own. If it's worth it to you, then, you know, eBay's a good option. Alright, have a good day. Have a good night.